Okay, sorry for interruption. As there was technical error, so let me continue with connective. It is a word. Connective is a word which joins two simple propositions to form a compound proposition. There are basically four connectives. There are basically four connectives. First one or, second one and, third one if then, and fourth one if and only if. If and only if. These are the four words are acting as connectives to form compound propositions. Suppose a proposition you can say P 2 into 4 equal to 10. Proposition Q 2 is only even prime number. Two is the only even prime number. These two are the simple propositions. Using these simple propositions, these two simple propositions, by the help of these connectives, we can form the compound propositions. First one, I will say this is P conjunction Q. P conjunction Q. I will write the compound propositions for this. First one, P or Q, it is 2 into 4 equal to 10, or 2 is the only even prime number. It is one compound proposition by using R. This is symbol for R. Second one, P and Q. 2 into 4 equal to 10 and 2 is the only even prime number. Third one, P arrow mark Q. If 2 into 4 equal to 10, then 2 is the only even prime number. Two is the only even prime number. Fourth one, P by arrow mark Q. P by arrow mark Q. 2 into 4 equal to 10 if and only if 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. These are the four compound propositions where I have used the connectives or, and, if then, if and only if. Where I underline, these are the connectives. These are compound propositions which are formed by using the two simple propositions with the help of these connectives or, and, if then, if and only if. These compound propositions, these four compound propositions are respectively called as, this is disjunction, This is conjunction. And third one is conditional, or it is also implication. Fourth one is biconditional or by implication. Biconditional or by implication. Okay. A compound proposition which is formed by connective or is called a disjunction, as you have seen. A compound proposition formed by the connective and is called conjunction. A compound proposition which is formed by the connective if then is called conditional or implication, and the compound proposition which is formed by the connective if and only if is called biconditional or by implication. So I have taken here P and Q. Here P conjunction Q. Second one, P disjunction Q. Second one, P conjunction Q. Third one, P conditional Q. Fourth one, P biconditional Q. P by arrow mark Q. A compound proposition formed by using the connective or is called. This symbol is for disjunction. This symbol is for conjunction. This is for disjunction. This is for conjunction. This is for implication or conditional. And by arrow mark is for biconditional or by implication. A compound proposition formed by the connective or is called disjunction. A compound proposition formed by the connective and is called conjunction. A compound proposition formed by the arrow mark connective is called conditional, and a compound proposition formed by the connective if and only if. Conditional arrow mark is if then, by arrow mark is if and only if. A compound proposition formed by the connective if and only if is called biconditional. Now let us see the truth tables. These truth tables are very, very important to solve the problems on this mathematical reasoning or mathematical logic. Truth tables. First one, for disjunction. Say the two components, two propositions P and Q. It's possible the truth values are TT, TF, FT, FF. These are the possible truth components of the two simple propositions. My aim is to write the truth values for the conjunction P conjunction Q. Disjunction it is P disjunction Q or P disjunction Q. Here connective is or. What is the meaning of or in English? Either this or that. If one of the truth components is true, then the resulting disjunction is true. One of the two truth components are, both of them are true, then the resulting disjunction is true, true, true. It is false only when both of them are false. Disjunction false only when both of them are false. It is true in all other cases. Suppose if I take for conjunction P conjunction Q, so this is P and Q are common components. These are truth, what you call simple propositions. These are their truth components. P and Q, and meaning, if both P and Q are true, then only the resulting conditional is true. If both P and Q are true, then only the resulting conjunction is true. If one of them is false, it is false. If one of them is false, it is false. Here, disjunction is true in all the cases and is false only when both of them are false. Conjunction is true only in the case if both of them are true. In remaining cases, it is false. Now, for conditional, we wish to see or implication. T, I write here T, TF, F, FT, T, FF, T. Conditional is false only when first proposition is true, second proposition is false. In the conditional P to Q, it is false only when first proposition is true, second proposition is false, because it is if then. If P happens, Q should happen. It is necessarily. If Q is happening, there is no necessity of P to be happened. If P is happening, Q should happen. If P is true, this is true. Q is also true. Then only it is true. If P is true, Q is false, it is false. And in remaining cases, it is true. If both of them are true, conditional is true. Conditional is false only when if P is true, Q is false. Because if this happens, if this condition happens, then only F will be resulted. So this will be if, then if it happens, then it should also be happened. Means it is false only when first component is true, second component is false. Biconditional, P biconditional Q. If both of them are true, true. If both one of them is true or false, false. One of them is true or false, false. Both of them are false, true. Biconditional is true if both of them are true, if both of them are false. If one of them is true, one of them are false, one of them is false, then biconditional is false. Biconditional is true only when if both the simple propositions are true or both the simple propositions are false. It is false if one of them is true, one of them is false. Means we can say in Kannada, ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೂ, ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೂ. ಅದನ್ನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೂ, ಅದನ್ನೂ ಹೋದ ಇದನ್ನೂ ಹೋದ ಟ್ರೂ, ಅದು ಹೋದ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್, ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಹೋದ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. Conditional biconditional is true only when both of them are true or both of them are false. Because if find only if. If this happens, that should be happened. If that happens, it should be happened. By both way it is true. Then only, or by both way it is false. Then only biconditional is true. Biconditional is true if both of them are true or both of them are false. Next. See, one more compound proposition, that is negation P. Negation of a simple proposition. Suppose if P is root 2 is not a rational number. Root 2 is not a rational number. It is P. Its negation is negative of a given proposition is called negation. It is not P. If P is given, then not P is called negation. Its symbol is, this is negation of P. Then root 2 is a rational number. Because P is, root 2 is not a rational number. Its negative is, root 2 is a rational number. Negation of a given simple proposition is negative of it. So, truth table for negation. P, it is one is there. Possibilities are one is true, one is F. Negation P. If P is true, negation P is false. If P is false, negation P is true. Negative of a given proposition is called negation of proposition. Now, let us see the consolidated truth table for all the propositions, compound propositions. consolidated truth table for all the compound propositions. Consolidated truth table for all the compound propositions. So consolidated truth table for all the compound propositions. Take the two simple propositions P and Q. Their possible truth compounds are TT, TF, FT, FF. As you have seen, first compound proposition is disjunction, second compound proposition is conjunction, third compound proposition is conditional, and fourth compound proposition is biconditional. So I have told you disjunction is false only when both the simple propositions are false. In remaining cases it is true. Next, conjunction is true only when both of them are true. In the remaining cases it is false. You have seen already, I have explained. Conditional is true, false, true, true. Conditional is false only when the first one is true, second one is false. In remaining cases it is true. If this happened, that should be happened. If then, if first one is happened, second should be happened. If second is happening, there is no need to be happening of the first one. Condition is on here, second one. If this happens, first one, second one should be happened. If it is not happening, if it is false, then resulting conditional is also false. Then for biconditional, if both of them are true, it is true. If one of them is true, one of them is false, it is false, false, true. If both the simple propositions are true, true. If both the simple propositions are false, the compound proposition biconditional is false. If one of them is true or one of them is false, then it is false. So, in the conditional or implication, in the only conditional, first proposition P is called consequent and second proposition Q is called antecedent. In only the conditional, the first proposition P is called, interchanging. The first proposition P is called antecedent. Second proposition Q is called consequent. It's only in conditional or implication. First proposition P is called antecedent. Second proposition Q is called consequent. So next, by using these truth tables, you should know the truth values for all these compound propositions: disjunction, conjunction, conditional, and biconditional. We have to construct the problems. Many problems so far asked in the all previous years, depending upon these truth values only. It is easy to solve those all problems by using these truth values. Then few more basic concepts are there in mathematical reasoning. That is, one is tautology, next one is contradiction. Tautology, next one is contradiction, and last one is logical equivalence. Tautology, contradiction, and logical equivalence. These three concepts will be taught in the next class with previously asked JEE questions. So let us wind up the session. We have to continue in tomorrow's class. Till that, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you.